And welcome back to ETV. Now that spring has sprung, fitness is definitely in the air. And when people in the Treasure Valley think about fitness, usually cycling or running comes to mind. So joining me today is Brian Baker from the Idaho Running Company. Now, Brian, tell me a little bit more about if I wanted to get started in running, what's the best way to do that?
That's one of the beautiful things about running. It's one of the simplest sports to get into. The basic thing is get a pair of shoes and get out there and go. There really isn't a lot of necessary equipment. It really makes running accessible to just about everybody.
Wow, seems like kind of a low maintenance, let's get out there and do it type of thing.
Exactly.
Now, you know, when you go looking for shoes, it seems like there's such a broad array of shoes. Is there really a difference between running shoes?
Yes, there is. A lot of the shoes you find at department stores are inexpensive ones, and what we do at a specialty running store is we try to get ones that are more designed to take care of the feet. There's a lot of shoes out there that we can't even get. They're just basically meant to go to your standard department stores. And I brought an example of each. One of them here is from a major manufacturer, but it's something you'd find at a department store for like, $39.95, $49.
Right.
And the difference is just the quality of the materials are much lower. It's not going to hold up nearly as long. And if you don't have a real strong foot, you're getting into running, it's going to be a really soft shoe. Ooh. Yeah, and we really don't want your foot doing that while you're trying to get into running because you're going to have a lot of foot pain.
Right.
Yeah, whereas on the other side of the spectrum, a lot of the shoes we carry, they have higher grade foams, they add gels to help cushion your impact, as well as adding this piece here. Almost every shoe we carry has some sort of foot bridge built into it. And this foot bridge allows the shoe to transfer the energy into the toe from the heel without actually buckling and folding and losing that energy into your foot, and that's when you see those injuries. And we're really about injury prevention.
Wow. Now, as far as the shoes go, if somebody wanted to get set up with something like that, even if it was a beginning runner, would it be best for them to just buy like a cheapo pair to start, or do you think they should probably avoid the injuries?
Exactly. The better runner, the less expensive shoe you can actually get away with because our feet have conditioned themselves and are stronger. It's actually better for most runners to get into a good solid shoe to begin with because they're going to avoid that injury and they're going to enjoy the running more. And most of them aren't that bad. They usually start at about $90, $95 to get a good quality running shoe underneath you.
And it seems like it's a pretty good investment that'll save you from pain down the road.
Yes, exactly. We all want to do that.
All right. Now, if someone wanted to get in touch with you guys over at Idaho Running Company, can you give us some details on how to get in touch with you?
Yeah, we're at 1758 West State Street, just over by the original Albertsons there.
Okay. Do you have a website or anything?
You can find us at idahorunningcompany.com.
Sounds perfect. Well, Brian, thank you so much. Coming up right after this, we're going to find out a little bit more about physical therapy and why it's probably a good idea to find out before you need it. Right here as ETV continues.